Good afternoon, this is Ginni Aneja. I am here with your reading for relationships in July 2020. This is guidance via tarot and oracle. Now, the Indian sacred deck, major arcana cards, tells me this is the high priestess, and what this basically says is you need to go within and search yourself for what is it that you need to do. You need to be patient, you need to read up. You probably, if you're having major issues, may need to go to an expert, maybe a counselor who can help you dissolve these relationship issues. Also, this says that you need to be patient and you need to stay put. Just because something happens, don't go running away that like you don't need to break up at the drop of a hat. Do not do that. The tarot card, this basically speaks of confusion issues. If you have been if you have been cheating, if you have been seeing two people at the same time, you're going to lose both of them. That's what this says. There is going to be a new beginning, and of course, this says a woman is going to enter your life, or probably through a woman you will find a man if you are a woman. Okay, let's see. This says a man is going to enter your life. This says a woman is going to enter your life. So basically, this is for singles, yes, but what about married people? Married people say, it says, well, your life is stagnant and you need to spice it up. This is the Four of Swords. You need to spice it up, because if you don't, then very soon there will be issues that you may not be able to handle. And after the 5th of July, here I have the moon card. After the 5th of July, things may change. A lot of things will be, a lot of people will get married. And if not marriage, then it would mean commitments. So yes, I see a lot of people, a lot of shifts happening. What about work, colleagues, boss? What about the boss? Everybody's always complaining about the boss. Well, yeah. Things may not have been very great, but things will get better. Everybody needs to use a little bit of patience, a little bit of compassion and kindness. And if you do that, understand that if your boss is cranky, irritable, angry, always picking on you, that doesn't mean you have an issue with, doesn't mean you have an issue. There's an issue with you. It means he is, poor fellow, going through a lot of issues himself, and he's just taking it out on you. So have a little bit of compassion and kindness, and at most, maybe pat his hand or shake his hand or give him a hug if it helps, and in your heart just tell him, I forgive you. Things will get better. You just need to have a little bit of patience. As far as the colleagues is concerned, if there has been gossip, if there has been clashes, if there have been quarrels, if there, things have not been very great, that is going to settle down. That is going to discontinue, and things will get better. Although in my numerology analysis, it said actually the other way around. So, of course, for some people, it will work that way. For some people, it will work this way. And sometimes it may happen that that you may have a clash in the first half of the month, and then maybe in the latter part of the month, maybe things will settle down. There is... Okay, so this is about a lady. I have picked up a card for colleagues, and this says that a lady, again, this is a swords card, this is a swords card, this is a swords card, this is a swords card. So everything is basically about ideas, it's about speech, it's about thoughts, it's about somebody thinking negative about you. So if there are anybody who is thinking negative, let them be. Do not bother about what they have to say to you or what they have to say about you, because you cannot catch anybody's tongue or stop anybody from thinking anything. Now let us say, wow. So when I did the guidance for health, this is exactly the same card that I got. Prioritize. As far as your relationships is concerned, so if you need to prioritize about your health, you also need to prioritize about relationships. They need to be probably one of the topmost on your priority list, because if not, things may go haywire. Now, this says that you know, I don't know, I feel this shows more like the angels bringing a gift. So like we saw that people are going to find someone that they've been looking for, and people are going to get married. So maybe this is talking about those gifts. Clairvoyance, if you have been having a gut instinct and intuition, you've been getting angel messages through numbers, words, feathers, coins. If sometimes you just have a feeling, you get you know, your hair stands on end and all those kinds of feelings. That is all your angels talking to you. Sometimes in the middle of your night you will wake up, maybe you've not even been dreaming, and you'll just get a feeling, oh, something is going to happen, or this will happen, or that will happen. All those are messages from your divine, and pay attention to that. Do not ignore them. Life review, take inventory of your life to resolve, change or heal anything that is unbalanced. This basically, when it comes to relationships, it's saying that if there is any relationship that you have been wondering why it is the way it is, this card says that what you need to do is from the beginning to the end, if you think you need to talk to somebody about it, write down the points. Write it down completely from the beginning to the end. Write down all the, does not mean you write only the bad points. Write the good points, write the positives first, then you write the complaints and the critics, you know, the critical words or moments that you have shared. Compare the two. After a while, maybe after a couple of days, when after the 12th of July, sit down with the person and tell them that I appreciate so and so, so and so, so and so. That is, if you want that person to be in your life and you want to, or you think you should make them your priority. These are the issues that I have faced which are playing on my mind, and I really would like to work this out with you. Could we please do it? This is how you take a life inventory when it comes to a relationship, life review, and decide first of all for yourself whether it is worth it and you would like to go ahead. If someone's been cheating on you, I really don't think it's worth it. So there is nothing to contemplate, or there is nothing to you know, talk about. But yeah, if that has happened, well, you're the best judge of your situations. Meanwhile, if you need a personal appointment, you know where to get in touch with me. It is ginnianeja.com. I have a call button on my Instagram and my Facebook page. You could use that call button. I am on LinkedIn and on Twitter. You could get in touch with me, or you could simply call. My number is 810-8872-131. That's all for today. Let's get on to a reading for finance, because I'm sure everyone's waiting to see how that is going to play out in our life. Goodbye. Take care. Stay safe.